Hey guys, Fearless here. My second time trying to record this. I'll tell you what. Let me take these glasses off so there's not a glare between me and you guys. This is Diva Chat for the Real Housewives of Atlanta last night episode. And the episode will be listed in the beauty bar below. And it focused on Nene, Kenya, and Marlo again. So I'll focus on Nene, Kenya, and Marlo again. I will say this about Cynthia and Peter. They're crazy for arguing over someone else. I would not get into an argument with my husband where we're not speaking over someone else's drama. So I'm glad that they made up. So let's see. Nene, Kenya, and Marlo. Oh my God. Okay, you guys know. I will say this, and I know I'm going to get a lot of lashback about Nene. Yes, Nene was wrong, but I feel Nene on what she was saying. Nene was wrong because she was just showing slap out. And I feel like Nene, my girl, I love Nene, but I feel like money has gone to her head now. I didn't like the statement she made before about she's like above all of these, bees out here. Nobody's on her level. I didn't like that statement she made because I felt like it kind of brought people down. And if y'all remember when Nene first introduced Marlo to the Housewives of Atlanta, and she was all in Marlo's room and Marlo's closet looking at her Chanel bags and her shoes and stuff, I think they was getting ready to go on a trip. Nene was very admirable about that. Marlo was actually up here above Nene at that point, money-wise now. But now it seems like Nene is just too big for everybody. Okay? So, her and Kenya are feuding. True enough. I do believe what Cynthia said. There is a time and a place for everything and to address everything. She did not invite Kenya on her team. She did not want to deal with that for the Bailey games. And that's okay. That's okay. Y'all address that later. I did not agree with Marlo starting little stuff out there. If you didn't get invited on the team, that's your girl. That's your girl, Nene. You was in her wedding. Evidently, y'all close. If you didn't get invited, don't keep taunting her about it. Call her later. Call her at home later. Play the games. Have a good time. Call Nene later. Let me turn this AC off of me because it's just blowing this house. Call Nene later and talk to her about it. Don't be out at the Bailey games talking about, oh, I went on your team, but we're going to win anyways. Oh, you ain't invite me on your team. Oh, I wasn't picked to be on your team. That's childish. I wasn't picked to be on your team. I know we're friends. I know you're angry with me. I'm going to call you tonight, see if I can come over or see if we can meet for drinks and talk about it. I'm not going to start stuff out on the field. Nene is very territorial, and Candy called that out from the jump with friends. And she see you and Kenya lovey-dovey feeding each other. She's very territorial about her friends. She takes friendship very seriously. She said that several times. So when she seen that, of course, she felt some type of way. However, I'm going to give Nene props for leaving the event. I don't like what I'm seeing. My friends is acting funny, phony, whatever. I'm going to leave. I give her props for that. But she didn't leave. Now, come on, y'all. Be honest. It didn't pop off until Marlo kept bothering Nene. She kept bothering her. She kept going after her, talking about why she kept bothering her. She should have just left it alone, and it would not have went to that point. Yes, Nene was wrong, but address that mess somewhere else. It seems like every time they try to go have a good time or go do something, somebody got to bring up drama. Somebody got to bring up something. You can't have a good time. And that's why I'm glad Candy said what she said walking in. She said, I'm going to this event to have a good time. I'm not going to this event to discuss Todd, to discuss my mama's voicemail message, or nothing. And I like that about Candace. She was like, I'm here to have a good time. And it seems like they can't just never do that. So, I don't know. Y'all holler at your girl below about that. I feel Nene being upset. And everybody was saying Nene was acting childish because Marlo and Kenya was friends or whatever. But now, if y'all remember, let me take y'all back to Nene's wedding. Marlo acted like a big baby at Nene's wedding. She wanted all Nene's attention. She didn't want nobody else being friends with Nene. She didn't want nobody else, even when Nene was trying to get dressed and said nobody come in her room. Who was the one barged past the bodyguards and stuff talking about, I just need to talk to Nene for a minute? Marlo. Marlo was very territorial about Nene, very protective over Nene during her whole wedding thing. So, I don't know how these girls feels about friends. I feel like too many girls just can't be friends. And that's sad for us. But I feel like 2 or 3 friends and you good. Once you get a bunch of girls together, it just turns into a hot mess. But I feel like Nene and Marlo both know what it is. Because both y'all territorial when it comes to each other and to y'all friends. So they both knew what it was. So we'll see how this play out. I don't know how they're going to go to Mexico. I don't see nothing but a whole bunch of hot mess up in Mexico. And we didn't see a lot of Phaedra and Apollo in this episode. And I think it's because of the troubles that they're in. They did show Phaedra for the games. And I thought, okay, Apollo's on house arrest. That's why he didn't come to the Bailey games. But if Apollo's going to Mexico, in the next episode, he can't be on house arrest. So I don't know why he didn't come to the Bailey games. But y'all know what they've been going through and stuff like that. So we didn't see a lot of them on this episode. So we'll have to wait till the next episode to talk about Phaedra and Apollo in that sense. So y'all holler at your girl down below. Let me know what's going on. Do you think Marlo's an opportunist? I do, in a certain way. Do you think Marlo was a true friend to Nene? You think Nene wrong? Do you think Nene's right? And what about Kenya? Kenya playing the field. Kenya need to let it go. Nene did talk to her. She offered her a high five. I commend Nene for that. Like, look, I'm going to give you a high five. I'm still kind of in my feelings, but I'm going to act right. You know, so I got to give Nene 10 points for trying. But I know y'all going to holler at me about this, okay? So y'all holler at your girl. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I'll see you when we Diva Chat.